Hello, stitching friends. This is episode 12 of Stitching with Reecie. This is a video about cross stitch. So if that's not your thing, see you later. I didn't mean for there to be such a gap between my last video, which was just before Christmas, I think, and now, but unfortunately things get in the way. So after the last video I did, we had Christmas, then I had a few weeks off work, which turned out to be busier than I expected. I was doing some stuff, building some furniture for the new house, like parts of the house, doing all sorts of stuff, and then my mum came and visited me in the last week of my holidays, which was fun, and then I went back to work. So I did get some stitching done, obviously, but I found that it all went quite quickly, and I didn't really get a chance to do a video. And then since then I've been back at work, and every weekend when I think, oh, maybe I'll do a video this weekend, I've had something on or something's happened. And also I have this weird thing where I can't do it unless I'm the only person in the house. I think Nicole was saying she has the same issue. Like if Evan's here, even if he's like upstairs or whatever, I just can't do the video. I get all weird and I can't do it. So I have to wait until I'm at home by myself. So Evan's gone over to a friend's house today to, I think they're doing a podcast or something. I don't know. He's got some home studio. He's going over to look at audio equipment or something. Anyway, so basically it's just me at home with the dogs as well. I don't know where they are, but anyway, so I thought it's time to do a video. This is the room I'm sitting in here is our downstairs sort of study / office type room. The lighting is fine, except I'm having a bit of a glare issue with my glasses. I could do it without my glasses, but I feel a bit weird. So every time I look up at the camera, I get this weird glary thing. So that's why I'm kind of looking down a bit to try and avoid that glare on the lens of my glasses. So anyway, but apart from that, I've done a few test runs and everything the colours of things seem to be pretty good. So right, so without further ado, the first thing I need to do, and should have done on the last video, and someone pointed out that I forgot to do it on the last video, was the winner of the giveaway from a couple of episodes ago, or the episode before last, of the Jane Baxter chart. So I think when I shot the last video, I'd almost finished Jane. I've now, I think a few days after that, I had actually finished her, or maybe a week, I don't know, I can't remember. I finished it before Christmas. I think I finished it on Christmas Eve. I'm not really sure now, I can't remember, but hang on, I'm just trying to put something behind it so it doesn't, I'll put the chart behind it so it doesn't look so mad. But yeah, so I finished Jane. Very, very fun to stitch. These colours are the called for colours, not the country sampler conversion, and I use the called for MPI silks. So the winner of the giveaway, and I'll insert a photo at the end of the screenshot of the jackpot, you know, the thing. The winner is Melissa, Melisa, so 1L, 1S, Melissa Graham. Sorry, I accidentally pressed stop on the video. Melissa Graham, and her comment was, I'm a new subscriber and I'd love to stitch Jane Baxter if being in the US isn't an issue. It is not. Thanks for the inspiration and stay well. So that's great. Thank you for subscribing, Melissa. And I will, if you want to send me I'll put my email address down in the description box, or if you want to send me a message on Instagram, I'll just put my details down there, so if you want to get in touch, and I'll organise to send the chart to you. So that's exciting. Sorry, hitting the thing. I'm also recording this on a different, I was using my mobile phone before to record, set up on like a little tripod thing, but we've got a new computer, we've got a new desktop computer, iMac thing, so I'm now just doing it directly onto the computer. All right, so that was my giveaway. So Jane was one finish that I've had between the last video and now, and I've only had one other finish, but of course I've got like 7 bajillion whips. But the other thing I finished was a small piece. Sorry, I didn't press any of these, but is this little one, and it's called Hickety Pickety, and it's a Not Forgotten Farm pattern. That's it there. That's how well you can see. Yep. So it says, Hickety Pickety, my black hen, she lays eggs for gentlemen, which I think is like an old rhyme. And yeah, it's really cute. And I stitched that on 40 count flax Zweigart. It's just Zweigart. It's not over dyed or anything. I've still got a bit left, so I'll chop that off and use it for something else. Using over dyed cottons. I don't have a copy of the chart with me, but it's Not Forgotten Farm, and it's called Hickety Pickety. And I think it was a PDF from her Etsy shop from memory that I downloaded the PDF. I started this, I don't know, a while ago, ages ago, and I think it was in Mania, maybe like year before last or whatever, and I'd done Hickety and the leaves or something, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to finish it. So I'll probably just turn that into a little pillow, pincushion thing. Right, so those are the 2 finishes that I've had, but what I have had is FFOs. So I finally got some guidance in relation to how to finish, like how to FFO, not how to do it, I knew how to do it, but some tips and tricks on how to do it so it looks like a bit more whiz bang. So what I did do over the little break that I had over Christmas and early Jan was get some of my small things that I've finished in the last year or so and FFO them so that I can display them. So I'll show you those. I've got 4 here. So the first one is a little Christmas one. Excuse me. And I can't remember. I think I'd shown either my finish or my work in progress of this one last time. But this is Noel. The chart's just called Noel. And it's a Pineberry Lane chart. And it's super cute, as is all their stuff. It is stitched with Weeks Dye Works, Over Dyeds, and some DMC, I think. This was a country sampler. Just dropped the stuff. A country sampler kit. So I've finished it. I used the backing fabric that they supplied, which is cute. But instead of using the ribbon that they supplied, I used a different ribbon, and I did this Reecie thing, which looks cool, and I stuffed it with sawdust. Yeah, so that turned out super cute. So that's ready for this Christmas. So that's the first one, Pineberry Lane Noel. Then the next one is this little whale. Oops. Little whale guy. Here he is. Super cute. It's a little American one. And as you can see, I stitched this in 2019 and it's been sitting there not finished. So now it's finished. And I put a little blue stars on the back because it's like an American patriotic thing on the front to match the flag. And then just did some little twisted cord around there. I finished it like that. So this is a Chessie and Me design. It was a little kit. I think they do one every year or something, and I think it was called Whale Watch, maybe. Yeah, so that's that little guy, super cute. The next one is a Halloween sort of design. It's a Stacey Nash design. I think I've shown all of these in previous videos, like in their non-FFO'd state. But this one is Stacey Nash and it's called the Thistles and Spells Pin Keep. As you can see, it's got a big thistle thingy and then a cool little witch lady and some other stuff. And this is the one I stitched on that crazily named linen grandpa's sleeve. So it's like super mottled and gross, but good for this sort of stuff. So I finished that. I put some black fabric on the back with little flowers, and I did a purple rickrack trim all the way around with a bit of orange. So that's that one. Super cute. And the last one that I did is from the Blackbird Designs Sewing Club book, which I do have here, and I'll be showing shortly because I've got another whip from that book on the go. So, but this is the first one I did out of that book. Again, I finished this last year, I think, in my garden. In the book, it's done on 28 count and turned into a drum. I've stitched it on 40 count and turned it into a little pillow. And on the back, I've just got some cute fabric and, again, some twisted cord around. So that's one. So that's my FFO extravaganza. Right, so I'm just looking at my list. So I've done the giveaway, I've done the FFOs, done the finishes. All right, what I've been working on. Got my book, got it written in the book. Yes, so, okay, so the first thing that I've been working on, this was a new start that I started on Christmas Day with my friend Sue, Sampler Sue on Instagram. Hi Sue! And we both started this on Christmas Day. What I will say is for the last few weeks or so, I've been working on secret stitching that I can't show. So all my other projects have kind of ground to a bit of a halt while I've been doing this secret stitching. But anyway, so yeah, I started this one on Christmas Day and I did a fair bit on it in January, it looks like, as well. Where is it? Hang on. Oh yeah, did a bit. Yeah. So it is, oops, I'm throwing stuff everywhere. Ooh, it's a bit glary, sorry. It's Mary Lindsay by Chessie and Me. Sorry, it's still in the packet. Just trying to get it less glary. There we go. Okay. I think Nicole has finished this one. Hers looks lovely. So I have started. Oh yeah, I've done more than I thought. So here is my progress. Helps if you hold it up properly, but anyway. So there's my progress on that. So I started at the top, obviously, because that's, yeah, anyway. So there's a lot of eyelets in this. So these letters here, these big letters, J, K, and whatever, are all eyelets. And also that red row is a row of eyelets as well. But other than that, there's not too much. As you can see, I've just gotten down to the little section where we start doing all the cool little motifs and stuff. So yeah, and I'm stitching that in the called for threads, which are, they're over-dyed cottons. What are they? I think they're classic, a bit of everything. They're classic Colourworks and Weeks. Yeah, a combination of classic Colourworks. Oops. And Weeks, there's not that many colours in it. It's quite a good little, yeah, my threads are a schmozzle. Yeah, and I'm stitching it on 40 count. Eureka is the colour, Eureka linen by Fox and Rabbit. So they're an Australian company who are doing hand-dyed linens, and they're really, really nice. They're really nice to work on too, really like them. And it's just, it's good because since COVID, it's been quite hard to get the over-dyed linens in Australia just because there's, you know, a shortage or whatever. So to have some people in Australia doing the dyeing, and I've got some more to show in my haul section, is really good because it's a bit easier for us to get here. And I know they are also, their stuff's also available in the US, I think, the Fox and Rabbit linens. But yeah, it's good to be able to get these nice hand-dyed linens a bit easier in Australia. So yeah, so that's that one. I'm hoping to get back to that one after I finish my secret stitching, which I have almost finished. So that will hopefully be a finish by my next video. So that's Mary Lindsay. I quite like this sitting at a desk thing because there's less like leaning down, and I can just sort of throw it on the floor. Right, so what else have I been working on? The other thing, oh yes, so I also started this. This was, I started this, it was in January. I started it along with Sarah X Stitches, who's another stitcher. She's in Australia as well. We both started it on the same day in January. I just can't remember which day it was now. But anyway, it is, and quite a few people are working on this, I think. It's Jane Southwood, I don't know how you say her name. Jane Southwood by GGR, also known as La Maison Rouge, or the Red House. This little guy. And it's nice. This was one that I'd had kitted up for ages, and decided to start it because it's lovely. So this is what I've got done so far. Now, I'm not sure how well that colour's coming up. It might be coming up very pink. The linen is pinky, but it's not, oh no, that's nowhere near as dark as that, but that's the best I can get it. Yeah, that's a bit better. So this is a 40 count linen by Dames of the Needle called Shroom Juice. It's really flimsy. It's not Zweigart. It's an old piece. Like it's an old, I got it ages ago. It's fine. But it's kind of like the feeling of the old weeks. So it's very flimsy, but I think it looks good for this. And that's my progress. And I'm using the called for threads, which are all over dyed cottons, Weeks and Gentle Arts, I think. Yeah, so it's really nice. And this is another one that I want to get back to after I've finished my secret stitching, because I'm almost up to the over one bit, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so I'm up to this little row of flowers, and then there's the over one verse, some more flowers, and then we get to the really cool bits down here, the house and this big flower and stuff. So sorry for the glare. Yeah, so loving that. Looking forward to getting back to that. Yeah, that's probably yeah. Anyway, sorry, I need to fine tune the lighting situation, but I thought I'd better just get a video done. So yeah, anyway. So that's that one. That's Jane Southwood. So I worked on that. I also worked on, I worked on this one. And this was kind of an epic undertaking. And it's very labour intensive. So this is the Reflet de Soie Yvonne Leclerc, 1905. So it's just crazy. So I've been working my way down the border on the right hand side. I don't know how I got a driver's license, but yes. So I think I'd done the peacock pretty much last time I showed this, and a little bit of this grass. So I kind of started on the flowers and started coming down that side. There are a lot of colour changes. It's very labour intensive. I had to get out that thing where you stick all the different needles in, like that are already pre-threaded because there's a lot of changing. So yeah, so this isn't something that I sort of just pick up randomly and start doing. It's sort of more of a, right, I've got a block of time, I'm going to sit down and work on this. So as you can see, that border, that's only, if you can see here. So there's those two flowers, purple flower, that's where I'm up to. So I've still got flowers, and then the dog. I can't wait to get to the dog. And once I've done this side, I'm going to maybe start coming in and doing bits of this, but I'm going to keep going back to the border because I don't want to leave that entire border till the end because it'll drive me mad. But that's that one so far. So that's on 36 count Zweigart linen, Winter Moon, I think it's called, with the Aversoir silks that are called for. And it's so lovely. Like, even though you're at the time you're like, oh god, I've got to like do 2 stitches of this colour and then change again or whatever. And there are bigger blocks as well. It's not all just little bits, but it's just so, the colours are just divine. So it kind of makes it worth it. But it's a pretty epic enterprise. But yeah, so I was doing some work on that one. And the other thing I worked on, oh yeah, there's another one. The other one, and this was a new start. I can't remember when I started this. It was sometime during January again, I think. This is the Reflet de Soie Eleanor Lensigna. I don't know how you say that. But basically it's just like a super cool red sampler. It's quite big. It's 374. Oh, chart. That's my working copy. It's 374 by 382. So it's pretty big. But I am stitching it on 45 count Legacy linen in the colourway. This is how big it is. It's pretty big. In the colourway woven sedge, and using the using the Aversoir 103 silk in the colour 664. That's not what it calls for. It calls for Aversoir, the other silk, in 946, but I think it's really quite similar, and it's a red sampler, so you can just do whatever colour you want, or whatever shade of red that you want. So that's the one that I chose, and that's what I've got done so far. Yeah, so it's quite cool, but a lot of stitching to go. But I really like these little things. They're really cool. They look almost sort of, I don't know, Arabic or something. Anyway, super cool. So yeah, that's quite a fun little project. Quite a fun, massive project. So again, need to get back to that. I'm going to try and finish some of these big samples this year. And the other thing I've been working on is not a big sampler, it's a little thing. Because the now that I'm like all whiz bang with FFOing, in theory, I'm like, oh, well now I'm going to make heaps of little, small things so that I can, have heaps of little displays and whatever. So I'm all excited about that sort of thing at the moment. So I also started another project from the Sewing Club book. So this is the Sewing Club book that my little, where's it gone? That I made this from, the In My Garden, that's in this book. And also in this book is this one. And I won't show the chart, but it's this one, and it's called The Air of Other Summers Pincushion. That's very cute. And I started that. I started on a leftover piece of 46 count linen that I had lying around. I think it's a Kitten Stitcher dyed one that I had, but that's what I've got done on that one so far. Sorry, the screensaver just automatically came on and I lost the vision and it all went weird. Okay, so that's what I've got done on that one so far. So I'm almost up to the house bit, but again I'd stopped and put this down when I started the secret stitching. But yeah, so that's super cute. And I'm using all the call for, and I've just got all the threads for everything in the book on here. So it's just, and obviously not every single one of these is in here, but yeah, so I thought it would look cute on 46 count and it would be kind of little, and then I'll turn it into a little pincushion. Oh, there's a dog coming down the stairs. There he goes. Oh, okay, what am I doing? yeah, I don't know what those doggos are up to out there. Right. So that's that. Sewing club book. Hopefully. So those are my things that I've been working on since my last video. Okay. Tick, tick, tick. Next. Haul. Yeah, this was messy. So, because I was, so I went back to stitching at the stitching group at the Cool Goblin. We didn't meet in January, because of the holidays, and also there was a bit of a COVID scare. There was a bit of a COVID scare down in Sydney at around Christmas, New Year's time. So, anyway, so we didn't meet in January, but we met in February, where I did some stash enhancing, and I also have been buying some other bits and pieces online as well. So let's go to the haul. All right. I think lots of people got this, but I picked up a copy of this one, Winds of Autumn by Blackbird. I like all the projects in here. I like that pin cushion's really cool. The sampler's really nice. The one that, you know, yeah. What else? This one, the October 31st, cool. There's lots of really cool things in here. Oh, there's another cool pumpkin-y thing, patchwork pumpkin, that one's cool, it's pretty cool. Anyway, yep, so I got that. Then, what else? Oh yeah, got this, and I've kitted this up. So Stacey Nash, on her Etsy shop, she was selling some of her older charts PDF, and this one I'd been trying to get for a while, and she had it up, so I got it, and it's like super cool. It's called The Good Witch Pin Keep. Love that. How good's that? And so I actually kitted it up, so I got a few colours in it, and I had some, so I'm going to stitch it on some 40 count beige by Weeks Dye Works. I think this is Old Weeks, and these are the colours. There's only four. Oh no, there's 5 colours, but Carriage, I don't have Carriage Black, I've got somewhere else, but those are the general gist of the colours. So there's Black Licorice, Straw Bonnet, Garden Gate, Heirloom Gold, and then Carriage Black as well. So that's one I definitely want to have done, and then I'm going to FFO it ready for Halloween. So I've got that. Okay, Scarlet House, I got this one, which is really cool. CC Smith, Dutch sampler. This, a few people have shown this. I think it was a summer school piece originally at the attic, and now it's been released as a chart. Love that. I also got the colours, also got the threads. When I was at Cool Goblin in Feb. The only one I didn't get was the blue because I didn't have it, but those are the threads. Haven't chosen linen yet, but I've got heaps of linen options at home, so yeah, super cute. Oh yeah, Reflet de Soie. I'm just like completely obsessed. It's just pointless to suggest otherwise. This one is called Camille Emily Beau Wallet. It's not going to be wallet. She's French, but anyway, 1847. And this is another cool religious imagery type one. A lot of cool motifs and stuff. It looks like they've charted it in the original colours, which is this, but then they've also done a more colorized version, which I can show without showing the chart, which is this. So they've sort of modernised, well, not modernised it, but colourised it, I guess. I don't know. I think I like the original version because I like all those sort of goldy colours. But anyway, that's a good one. What else? Oh yeah, I picked this up. BAS sampler by Summer House Stitchworks. Just really like this. Sort of one of those like sparse Pennsylvania type ones, I think. It's only got like a few colours. It's like really cool. That one. I've got, oh yeah, Cross Stitch Antiques. I've got a few of her charts. They're really good, and I've got a whole thing kitted up, ready to do. I've had it kitted up for ages. I need to do that actually. Yes. Oh, and I think Kathleen maybe watches my videos. So hi Kathleen, thanks for watching. But yes, I got this one, Jean Donaldson 1826, which is really cool. I think it's a Scottish one. So yep, got that chart. This is next level. I just love this so much. Here's me going, oh, I'm going to finish some of those big samplers this year. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to start any more big samplers. 431 by 468. Almost like can't simply just have to start this. It's just insane. So it's called Felicity Manceau 1841. But look at this. Okay, see this? There's like a little Madonna in there. They give you the little Madonna and you can like sew it on. How cool is that? Love this. Look at all this stuff. Birds, flowers, crazy big church thing, more flowers. Oh, just divine. And she's got, so the calls for a Verissoir, but she's also got a DMC. I might just do the DMC, I think. I just think it'll look stunning no matter what. And then with this, I'll just stitch that in the middle. So cool. Oh, love, love, love. Love it. More Reflatoir. This one, Lawrence Briquet probably. Cool little scene in the middle. Gorgeous border. Love their borders. It's another nice one. Picked this up. This isn't new, but it's really lovely. Queenstown Sampler Designs, Lydia Sharp, 1848. Love the colours in this. Love these trees, flowers, really lovely. So, big fan of that one. That calls for NPIs, but there's also a DMC conversion. I love NPIs, so I'll probably use the NPIs for that. That one. This one, yeah, this is cool. I don't really remember why I bought this, but I really like it. Threads of Gold. Dorothy, oh, maybe I bought it because of the name. Dorothy Snowball. Amazing. What a name. I have to take that one out. Still a bit glary, but I don't know, it's like super cool. Nice colours, cool little animals, big giant flower pot thing. Yeah, just really like this. And the verse is about education, I think. What's it say? It is education forms the common mind. Just as the twig is bent, the tree's inclined. Dorothy Snowball marked this sampler in the year 1814. So cool. Love that. Maybe someone showed this on a video. I don't know. I can't remember what drew me to this, but I know I specifically obviously ordered it. But anyway, that one. I also got Christmas Rose, Blackbird Designs. Super cute. Oh yeah, this is Victorian Rose Needle Arts. Jean Elliott. Sorry, I'm just making sure I got the other thing. Oh yeah. Jean Elliott 1834. This is cool. This is like I think a Scottish sample maybe. It's nice. I got this mad epic thing. Red Madonna. It's just like an enormous red sampler. It's by Jan Houtman Designs. 552 by 549. Yes, so that's another epic project for the future. I also, when I was at Cool Global, got this one. I want to start with ASAP, actually. 7 red alphabets, which is the companion to 6 red alphabets, which I haven't stitched, but hey, I'm going to start with 7, see what happens. This is also enormous. 485 by 233, anyone? But I've got some fabric. I've got some 40 count weeks Zygarde base in linen. Again, it's not as creamy as it's showing there, but anyway. And I've got another hank of, a spool of a Veriswa 103. This colour is 499, so I'm going to do it with 499. But I think I'll try and finish the other big red sampler before I start that one. So that's that. So that's kitted up. Yeah. So this one, I just went, you know, into like a catatonic state when I saw this on Insta. I think I saw it on Insta first. And then when I saw it at the Cool Global, and I just fell over pretty much. I think there's a photo of me like looking completely insane holding this chart. But this is the new chart from GT Arts called MJ1810. Oh my God. And we all know that these don't do the finished items justice. So you can just imagine, I mean, this looks amazing. Imagine what it's going to look like. I just can't even, you know, I need to start ASAP. It's only 518 wide by 396 high, so, you know, it's fine. It's nothing. So it calls for DMC, and as part of my unpacking and organising everything at home, I went to this, I've got a storage unit with some stuff, and I went there and got my big tub of DMCs, and I've just got them in just bags, you know, by, you know, 500s, 600s, whatever. Anyway, and I thought I'll have a look through and see if I can get, if any of the colours are in here, because normally it's too much of a hassle. I just go and buy, you know, the colours, and I've probably got them, but it's, you know, anyway. So I went through and I had every single one. I had every single DMC thread for this chart. So I'm just gonna, I haven't put them on thread drops or anything, but if I do this, you might be able to see. So there's some sort of deeper colours like the red and the greens, but then there's all these gorgeous kind of browny colours, you know. Oh, it's just going to be insane. And the linen that I've got a huge piece of a half-yard piece of this, so it'll be big enough. It's Fibre on a Whim, Affogato, and it's 40 count. I think I should start that like as soon as I finish the other thing. Yeah, so amazing. I just love this. Love, love, love. So that's very exciting. That's an immediate radar for sure. Put that back in there. I keep accidentally mashing the keyboard. I think it's not. I think it's still recording. Right, so that's that. Now, the other thing I have is not haul per se. Oh, it kind of is. I had the charts already, but I've just kitted them up because I wanted to do them. And one of them was, I was inspired, I think Brenda and Laura showed it, and I think Laura was going to stitch it. I can't remember. But it was this really cute Henry Lane one, the teapot marking sampler. It's only little, and it's only got 3 colours, which are Onyx, Apple Cider, and Slacks from General Arts. And again, I've got another piece of this. Oh, here we go. Here's what it is. that 46 count that from Kitten Stitcher that I was also doing the Blackbird one on. Here we go. It's called 46 count Angel's Wings. And I've used it for so many projects. It's such a great linen. It's a great colour, and it's got these like splotches on it as well that make it look super old. So I think that'll look really cool. So that's another thing that I want to get to pretty quick. And that's only little, like really. I don't even, 102 by 99. So that's doable. So there was that one that I kitted up for immediate radaring. And then also this one, I got the threads for this. I kitted this one up too. I'd already bought the chart a while ago, but it's the Proper Sisters School of Needlework, which I just love. It's so cute. I love pine brilliant. So I got some, I think this is 36 or 40. I don't know. It's Weeks Beige. I know that. Just can't remember if it's 40 or 36. I think it might. No, I don't know. And these are the colours. I haven't put them on a ring yet, but those are colours. So that's going to look super cute too. So that's another kitted up thing. Yeah, so I kitted those two up as well with a view to starting them pretty quick. Right. That's that. And the last thing I wanted to show was some linen that I got. Some hand-dyed or over-dyed hand-dyed linen. So I think I mentioned that Fox and Rabbit are Australian and they're dyeing linen. There's also an Etsy seller, and her Etsy, and I'll link to her Etsy shop. It's number 12 Stitch Co. And she's dyeing linens, and I bought some of them to test them out, and they're just lovely. And she's got all different counts. She does do 40s. I think she's got 46. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It froze. So anyway, what I was saying was number 12 Stitch Co. The colours are just really nice. So this one's called Cocoa Crush. And that's pretty accurate, I think. Yeah. So that's like a cool sampler colour. This one is a grey. It's called Rain Cloud. That's a nice grey sort of one. Good for Halloweeny stuff or anything, samplers, whatever. This one is Cherry Ripe, and this is sort of a pinky one. This is similar to the linen that I'm doing the Jane Southwood on. It's not as pink as it's showing up there, but it has got like a cool pink tinge to it. And this is a great sampler colour, Spice. This reminds me of, what do you call it? Picture This Plus Legacy. Yeah, really cool. Love that. So, yeah, so for Australian people or whoever, but definitely for Australian people, there's another good hand-dyed linen option available. And as I said, I'll link to her Etsy shop below. It's lovely. Yeah, really nice stuff. Can't wait to use them, but they feel lovely. There's Vigart. You can see the orange Vigart thingy, and they feel really nice. So that's that. Tick. Okay. I think that's everything. Hopefully my next video definitely won't be as far apart. And also I will have finished my secret stitching, which I'm hoping to finish this week. And then I'll hopefully have some more stuff to show. But I thought I'd better make a video because otherwise I'll get another stern warning from various other Flosstubers. Anyway, yeah, other than that, it's lunchtime. It's a Saturday here in Australia. It's lunchtime, so I'm going to go. We don't really have any food in the house. We've got to do a big shop. So I might go out and get something for lunch. And then I'm going to do some stitching this afternoon. And yeah. Okay, well, I hope everyone's well, and thank you for all your comments on all the videos. As I said, I love reading the comments, and Yeah. And Melissa, I will contact you about sending out your Jane Baxter chart to you. All right. Well, take care, everyone, and see you again soon. Okay. Bye.